morning students. In the previous class we discussed about the unique properties of carbon. The unique properties of carbon are its tetravalency and catenation. So carbon is tetravalent. Its valence shall contain 4 electrons. Therefore carbon atom can form multiple bonds with the neighboring atom, carbon atoms. For example, a carbon atom has 4 electrons in the outermost shell, can form a single covalent bond with the neighboring carbon atom by the sharing of electrons. A pair of electrons are shared between 2 carbon atoms. As a result, a single bond is formed. Carbon-carbon single bond is formed between 2 carbon atoms by the sharing of a pair of electrons. And here the remaining valencies of carbon are satisfied by hydrogen, because we know that organic compounds, the hydrocarbons are organic compounds containing carbon and hydrogen only. So the remaining valencies of carbon are satisfied by hydrogen atoms. So a carbon atom can form single covalent bond with the neighboring atom of carbon. So carbon-carbon single bond is formed by carbon atoms of hydrocarbons. Next, a carbon atom has 4 electrons in the outermost shell. Then a carbon atom share 2 electrons, or between 2 carbon atoms, how many electrons are shared? 4 electrons are shared. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 electrons are shared between 2 atoms of carbon. Or we can say that a carbon atom, between 2 carbon atoms, 2 pairs of electrons are shared. By the sharing of 2 pairs of electrons, how many bonds are formed? Carbon-carbon double bond is formed by sharing of 2 pairs of electrons between 2 carbon atoms. And the remaining 2 valencies are satisfied by hydrogen atoms. So carbon can form single bonded compounds. Carbon atoms can form double bonded compounds. Double bond is formed by sharing of 2 pairs of electrons between 2 carbon atoms. So there is another possibility, that is a carbon atom has, we know that it has how many electrons in the valence shell? 4 electrons, and out of 4, 3 electrons are shared with the neighboring carbon atom. So each carbon atom share how many electrons? 3 electrons. 1, 2, 3. 3 electrons with the neighboring carbon atom. So how many electrons are shared between these 2 carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3. 3 pairs of electrons are shared between 2 carbon atoms. As a result, a carbon-carbon triple bond is formed. And the remaining valencies of the carbon are satisfied by hydrogen. So carbon-carbon single bonds, carbon-carbon double bonds, and carbon-carbon triple bonds can be formed by carbon atoms. So we can say that carbon can form multiple bonds with the neighboring carbon atoms. Let us take a carbon atom which is bonded through single bonds. Single bond is formed by sharing of how many electrons? 2 electrons, or a pair of electrons between 2 carbon atoms. And the remaining valencies are satisfied by hydrogen atoms. Okay, so there are 4 valencies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 valencies for each carbon. So these valencies are satisfied by hydrogen atoms. Okay, so carbon-carbon single bonded compounds are called alkanes. Carbon-carbon single bonded compounds are called alkanes, which are formed by mutual sharing of electrons. A covalent bond is formed between 2 carbon atoms, and a single bond is established, and such compounds are called alkanes. So carbon-carbon single bonded compounds are called alkanes. Next case, we already know that the valence shell of carbon has how many electrons? 4 electrons. 4 electrons, and a pair of two pairs of electrons are shared by between two atoms of carbon. A double bond is formed, and the remaining valencies of carbon are satisfied by hydrogen atoms. And carbon-carbon double bonded compounds are called the alkenes. The double bonded compounds are called alkenes. Carbon-carbon double bonded compounds are called alkenes. The next case is a carbon atom has 4 electrons, and out of 4, 3 electrons are shared with the neighboring carbon atoms. So a triple bond is formed between 2 carbon atoms, and these type of compounds are called alkynes. Alkynes. Alkynes are hydrocarbons which contain carbon-carbon triple bonds. So we can say that carbon can form multiple bonds with neighboring carbon atoms. Then carbon atoms can form cyclic compounds and branched compounds also. For example, cyclic compound example is benzene. Benzene is a cyclic compound. The structure of benzene is This is benzene. Benzene is a cyclic compound. It's not open. The carbon atoms are joined and form a ring. So cyclic compound example is benzene with the molecular formula C6H6. Benzene is a cyclic compound with the molecular formula C6H6. In benzene, there are 6 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the carbon atoms are joined by single bonds. Then a double bond, carbon-carbon double bond. Alternate carbon-carbon double bonds are there in benzene. Alternate carbon-carbon double bonds. 1, 2, 3 valencies are satisfied, and fourth one is satisfied by hydrogen. Fourth valence is satisfied by hydrogen. So this is the structure of benzene. This is one type of representation of benzene. Benzene is a cyclic compound with the molecular formula C6H6.